So this is the first of all of the movies from Fantastic Fest that I actually have watched at home with a screener, because there's only a couple that I wasn't able to get to while I was at Fantastic Fest. And so I reached out to a few of those and said, hey, I would love a screener because I would love to still see your movie. And Appofeniacs is one that reached back today with a screener link. So I just got done watching it, and man, what a movie. I really, really wish that I could have seen it there, because this movie is so fun. It's wild, over the top, it's funny, it's zany, it's super gory and violent. It's thought-provoking. I mean, it really is one of those well-rounded movies that's layered and makes you really think about it after it's over, because there's so many different things that it touches on to do with technology and to do with deep fakes and things like that. Because the basic premise of it is about these different people that are affected in one way or another by deep fakes. There's this technology out there of that you can easily, basically with your phone, make a deep fake of people and make videos of them doing all kinds of whatever you want them to do, kind of thing. And so it's kind of a cautionary tale of where we're at right now. And like, if we keep going down this, this direction in technology, we keep doing things in this realm with AI and deepfakes and things like that, on where we might ultimately end up. And man, this movie really goes for it. It's interesting too, because in a lot of ways it almost feels like a horror version of Pulp Fiction. Just the way that it's edited together and how you're following all these different characters and how they kind of wind together and connect to each other's story in one way or another. But it's very surprising. There are so many different moments in it that really caught me by surprise, caught me off guard, not at all what I was expecting. It is a small movie, so you got to keep that in mind. This is not some huge, giant budget kind of film. It's a very small indie movie, but the cast is very good. Everybody in it feels very interesting and complex and does a great job of performing those roles for whatever the different roles may be. But the real reason to see this movie is when it goes off the rails, because the whole movie has these different kind of sections, even though they're not technically cut into pieces, because they all wrap around and connect in one way or another. So they're not exactly like, their own separate story. They're all connected in one way or another, but each one of them still kind of has a climax. And when they do reach that climactic moment, they really go for it. It is so gory, so wild, violent. It's surprising because it does multiple different ways of shocking you and surprising you. It's not just always violent or gory. It can be a different type of thing that'll surprise you. But I don't want to say more than that, because I really don't want to spoil this one. As of the time of recording this, it doesn't have, like a lot of the movies I've been talking about, it doesn't have a release date as far as wide release. Hopefully it gets picked up by someone. I can't imagine this doesn't get picked up by a distributor soon, because it's really, really good. Yes, it's a small movie, but I think it's going to be a crowd pleaser. I can't imagine most people not having a good time with this, especially because the topic is so now. It really addresses things that we're dealing with on a daily basis right now without feeling heavy-handed like some movies you will see talk about AI these days. Like some of the different movies, like I saw one while I was there, a big release that will come out next year that dealt with this subject matter a little bit, but it felt very much like an old man sitting on his porch shaking his fist and saying, get off my lawn, you kids, that kind of thing. And this doesn't feel that way at all. This feels very natural. It feels like something that we're almost dealing with right now. I mean, you are able to do stuff like this with your phone right now. It's a little more advanced, and it's doing things that are a little beyond what we can do right now. But in a couple years, this will be reality. We really will be able to take and make a deep fake of anybody we want and make it look like they are doing or saying whatever we want them to on the internet. And that's a scary thing. And this really leans into that fear and kind of shows a what if scenario in a really, really quality, entertaining way, because it's talking about something important and making an example and showing you what could be, while still not forgetting that, hey, this is meant to be entertainment. This is still meant to be a horror movie, because it definitely leans into the horror side of this as well. But either way, I think this one's a really great time, and I can't wait for more of you guys to see this. But definitely check it out as soon as you can. When I'm recording this right now, I don't know if there's a trailer, but if there is a trailer or any footage or anything I can show you of this movie, I will. But just trust me when I say this is a very fun one that really goes over the top in the most entertaining way you can think of. But still a small movie, so don't expect this to be some giant, amazing, life-changing kind of movie either. This is just one that I think is, especially for fans of indie movies, one you'll really appreciate and definitely enjoy. But either way, that's my quick and dirty review of Appofeniacs from 2025's Fantastic Fest.
This is more powerful than the space shuttle that flew to the moon.